Saturday noon. Welcome to Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing, LLC. Hi, I'm so glad you guys stopped by my channel. I welcome and I acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you for stopping. Well, thank you. I am grateful to you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so grateful to you guys for sharing and just wanting to see what messages the archangels of the twin flames are telling folks today. So we're going to invite in the archangel twin flames of the chakra system. We're going to do a reflection reading, and we are going to have some fun. I just did one and it was so beautiful. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get an overall from the sacred traveler, because what we got was the two are sacred travelers traveling to each other, or the divine masculine knows where his baby doll is and he's traveling to her. He's made a decision. We got the Chariot card, and he is clearing his space. Spirit is helping him. The archangel, all four archangels are helping him, and we got all four aces in that reading. It was so peaceful, so lovely, so beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna do our overall at the Earth Star Chakra. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon. We're gonna do the High Heart Chakra. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. And we're gonna do Soul Star Chakra. Thank you, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender. Thank you, Archangel Zadkiel and Archangel Amethyst. So let's get comfy. I hope you guys like the flowers that I got for you. Well, I got for us. We got flowers for us. I go buy my own flowers because I can pick out what I like. But they're so beautiful. I can feel the energy when I go back and review the video. I can feel the energy coming off the sentient beings and the colors of heaven that are managed by the archangels of the seven rays. And the characteristics are power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. And that was definitely in that last reading. Okay, and it's always in the readings when we invite in the archangels, the ascended masters, and the ancestors to help us. We invite in the all that is and the all that ever was. And right now we're going to request the presence of the archangels of the four corners, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. We ask for your presence. We welcome and acknowledge you with the request to oversee this reading and protect it from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. Okay, so there's something I need to do. Hold on. Thank you for holding. Okay. You know how when you're a mom and you got radar because the background noise in your world is your kids making noise? And then when you don't hear them, you know they're doing something that they have no business. So I didn't hear X, and he was right here, and then he left. And he was just laying in the hallway by the door, and I went, you want some water. So, because we had just come in from outside, and he had the water, but I had to close the door. So he wanted his water, opened the door, put some more water in his bowl, and he's all happy, fat and happy, looking out the sliding glass door now. Okay, so that was a minor interruption. Thank you for your patience. So if you would, archangels of the seven rays, archangels of the archangel twin flames of our chakra system, can you please give me an overall for the Earth Star Chakra, the High Heart Chakra, and the Soul Star Chakra? Thank you. Wise leader. Okay, this keeps coming out in this position. Okay. Okay. Well, that keeps coming out, and we're talking about we don't know what kind of reading this is right now. Impasse. Okay. Impasse. Okay. That means reflect and redirect your energy. This says you are a beacon for others. Okay. I think I know where this is going. Okay. Answering the call. The time is now. Answering the call. The time is now. Okay. All right. Under the wise leader is wandering path. Enjoy the journey. So there's a compass here. Somebody knows which way they're going. They know which direction they're taking, and there's a map. Okay. Impasse, stay focused, hold the course. Okay, this person is on a journey too, but they're looking forward to see what blockages. What could be in the way, Spirit? Hold the course. They're saying do not get off course. You know where you're going. We already saw the map and we saw the compass. Okay, stay the course. You know which direction that you have to go in. It says reflect and redirect your energy, meaning when you go within and ask yourself a question, okay, I got a small block here, what do I do? When you tap into your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, you're going to do what your heart says to do, but when you ask for clarity, they will give it to you. Okay, answer the call. The time is now. Navigating by the stars. Look, navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. Okay, so when we take on a new project, we take it on because it was divinely inspired, and there was an energy that said, "Oh yeah, I want to do that," and that's how I operate anyway. But when I get going on it, all the while I'm talking to you guys doing a reading, my mind is going into the thumbnail of what ideas can I put in the thumbnail that connect the thumbnail to the story, right? So stay on the path. It says it's all here, okay? You're a wise leader. You are a beacon for others, okay? The others may be wandering the path too, okay? But you're a beacon, okay, with the light to follow directions on your compass and on your map, okay? Your map is your soul map, okay? The navigator of your purpose, of your being, is your soul. Follow the inspiration that is being given to you by your soul, okay? Now, there may be an impasse, and I think I know what this is. The Spirit's going to clarify this for us, and stay focused, okay? So if there is an impasse or there's a distraction or an interruption, stay focused. Follow your original purpose. What got you to follow your bliss, okay? Someone is answering the call because the time is now. It might be because of divine inspiration, okay? That divine inspiration, okay, I'm talking fast. Divine inspiration is Spirit opening a door. It's an opportunity. It's an angel-led opportunity for you. Follow your bliss. Follow your passion. Okay, stop shaking the cards, Sherry. Okay, thank you. Thank you, divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. Thank you to the archangels and seven rays and the archangel twin flames of the chakras. Thank you for this overall. I am grateful to you. Thank you so much. We're going to put our clothes over there. Our card clothes, because people be naked on the cards and we can't be doing that on the YouTube. Okay, so let's get some clarity from the Lenormand. Okay, I'm loving the way the Lenormand spirit guide is helping us to get clarity on things in the readings that we're doing. So we thank you, spirit guides of the decks. Okay, may I have 3 clarity cards? Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Every single time the angels come through, the divine beings, the higher beings come through and answer the question for me with the cards. Okay, wise leader, you are a beacon for others. Look, this is Exie. This is my dog. Well, my daughter's dog, but I call it my dog. He's my bud. Okay, something is coming to an end. You see that 10 down there? And you see the 1 and the 8, this is new beginning, blessings, abundance, okay? This is breakthrough. But you see the loyalty? Okay, see the card, the little puppy is making plans. He wants to go have some fun. This is like childlike wonder. He's got his ball. He made plans, okay? He wants to hang out with the wise leader, okay? Now, could this wise leader be, let's see, I'm not gonna suggest anything. I want Spirit's gonna tell me what this is all about. Underneath, we have a lady, okay? To me, I get the feeling from this lady that she's kind of sad. Look at her eyes, okay? And I get the feeling that she's pondering something, but she's getting light. Okay, there's some light that's coming to her. Remember, you're the wise leader. You are a beacon from mother. Is she following the beacon of light? This information is coming to her. Oh, okay. All right. So we have this lady who does not have a rose. She's not holding space for anybody. Okay. And then we have the mice. This is a tough time. This is somebody nibbling away at something that was meant for you and is very important to you. Okay, and somebody just took their time and nibbled away at it without regard to how you felt about it. But you see that 2 and the 3, that's change. There's change coming. Now, here we go. Look at this lady. She's holding heart. She's opening, she's holding space in her heart for the one that she loves. See the 2 and the 9, that's an 11. This is a truth. See the ace of spades, that's the truth. This is the ace of swords. Okay, so how did she get to be in such a peaceful place? She listened. Look at that book. She listened to the deeper things that were guiding her footsteps from her divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Okay, and what's the reward for her? Look, a ring. Okay, this is the ace of clubs. Okay, that's good luck. See the 2 and the 5, that's 7. She listened to her intuition. Listen to your intuition. I keep hearing that. Okay, I keep hearing that. This one is my favorite card. The god Anubis. There's Osiris. He is mending himself, okay, while he's in that coffin. But on the outside of the coffin, we have a representation of the goddess Isis. She is out and about, okay? She is this lady who is now whole and one with herself. She has released negative energies from stories of her past, okay? She went searching for deeper things, okay? She is now holding space in her heart for her person, okay? Wow, okay. And what happened? Why did that happen? We saw the mice, and now we see that there was a snake, okay, that wanted the wisdom. This snake wanted the energy of this fruit, okay? But see the 7? She listened to her intuition. This is God's perfect number too. On the 7th day, God rested. Okay, he's bringing an end to this snake. All right, she did the work. This lady did the work. Okay, the gift is for her because throughout all of these karmic lessons, she did the work. Where did she get the karmic lessons from? Another person, okay, that was not holding a rose. Okay, so impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. Here are the storks. Every spring they make a nest, okay? This is the twin flames that separate and come back together, and every time they come back together or are divinely aligned, they bring a twig. The twig is the learning, growing, and evolving from a karmic lesson. New beginning. And the 7, they're listening to their intuition while they're apart, okay, to learn, grow, and evolve. They're listening to their intuition, but they're also sending messages to each other. See the light? They're getting light information from the all that is and the all that ever was, okay? You see the fish? This is abundance. This is clarity, okay? See the 3? That is creativity, self-expression, and joy. That leads to 4, a stable foundation. But this is abundance and it's cleansing. This is a cleansing. Ace of diamonds. We got another ace here. This is a gift from the Most High. In the last reading, we had all 4 aces, and it looks like it's happening again. Okay, we've got oh, that's a king. Sorry, I'm looking backwards. That's a king. We'll see anyway. Okay, so. Answering the call, the time is now. Okay, what is there is there was darkness. See the 6 is balance. There was darkness, there was light shown. 2 people walked through the darkness, the valley of the shadow of transformation, and they listened to their divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, and they walked into the light. Okay, how do I know? Two hearts, one soul. Okay, this is the twin flame couple. This is the twin flames. Now it says answering the call. This is under answering the call. The time is now. Now they're hearing each other's call. Okay, they're connected to each other throughout the ethers, but they're connected to each other through their heart space, that cord. Okay, that has them connected to each other. Look, the park, the meeting. The meeting is getting ready to happen. It's been divinely scheduled. Okay, they just have to answer the call. See all of the birds? More conversations getting ready to happen. The water, clarity, purity, being purified. We got the two angels on each side, and then we have the two peacocks. We have one, and there's one at the top of the stairs. The flowers mean divine purity. Okay, this is going to be a twin flame reading. Okay, so, and it's balanced because of this one. Okay, remember, divine being, we send infinite unconditional love, because at some point there is a pathway for this person to walk with pure intention to also receive abundance, blessings, and a breakthrough. Okay, it's all because of choice and intention. All right, this was a choice and intention by this person. Okay, what did they want? They wanted a ring. Okay, whose ring? Her ring. This lesson had these two twin flames go on a journey of learning lessons, experiences, and challenges in order to learn, grow, and evolve. But the whole time they were guided and directed by the God Anubis that took them from the dark to the light. And what happens when they get to the light? They're divinely aligned as the twin flame couple. Okay? All right. I love these cards. I'm going to say these are my twin flame cards for sure from now on. These cards are my twin flame cards. Okay. So, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, Sherry. What are you doing? Okay, this one goes over here. Okay, the time is now. The time is now. Okay, hold on. Go from the dark to the light. I think this is the one that's supposed to be there. Is that the one? Yeah. Okay, Spirit, tap me. Yes. That's the one. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I got confused. All right. So when I'm speaking and my voice goes low, it's not me. Okay. I can feel the clarity going through my vessel, and that is my guides that are talking directly to you. Okay. So, matter of fact, I think I'm gonna buy one of those little mics, because sometimes when I review the video, I can't hear myself, but I know it's not me. Okay. Then I thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Okay, we're going to do a reflection reading. Thank you, Spirit. We will shuffle these one more time. Thank you, Divine Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras. Thank you for your presence. I am grateful to you being here and sharing what you would like for us to hear. If you would, Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Hope, can you please give me the lesson in the heart chakra? Okay, her thoughts. Okay, dreams, longing, craving for love. This was the lesson in the root chakra. I'm sorry. Okay, somebody wanted. Okay, so let's see who this wise leader is, and that wants loyalty or to bring loyalty. Okay. On the left side is the lovers, okay? On the right side is a letter, okay? We have information, news, message, communication. The lovers, we have on the left side over here, we have tenderness, sexuality, relationships, and fertility, okay? All right, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Could you please tell us what is the experience going on in the sacral chakra? What is the experience going on in the sacral chakra? Thank you. Oh, you gave it two. Thank you. We'll take them all. The experience is a great fortune. What's the challenge? Oh, Spirit, I just saw it. Thank you, Spirit. The challenge is a marriage. Lesson, experience, challenge. I know where this is going. Okay, on the left side of the Great Fortune is the male. Main signifier for man, lover. Okay. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And on the right side is theft. Loss, disappearance, abandonment, interruption. Okay. What I have so far is that there was a wise leader with 1 and 8, went into a new situation wanting blessings, abundance. That was the expectation. Blessings, abundance, breakthroughs. Okay. He was loyal to whoever he went into that situation with. Okay. He made plans. This is what he wanted. Okay. He wanted the loyalty. But what I'm seeing from the lesson is that that's what somebody else wanted. They wanted this man. Dreams, longing, craving for love. Okay. Somebody that's craving for love, did they love themselves first, or are they going outside of themselves to get externally what they needed to give to themselves first? Okay. Now, that's the lesson. The experience is that there was a great fortune. Okay. Well-being, fulfillment, dreams coming true. There was a great fortune. Okay. On the left side of that, there was a male. Okay. That was going to provide the love, the great fortune, the fulfillment, the dreams coming true. But this lady did not do that for herself. She went externally to get those dreams fulfilled. Okay. And what happened? There was a marriage. Okay, so these two people, relationship, union, marriage, connection. Okay, that's what happened. Now, on the other side of that, theft. Something was stolen. Loss, disappearance, abandonment, and interruption. Now, something was stolen. Was this marriage stolen from the beautiful lady that was holding her heart for someone else? Was that the karmic lesson? So this male marrying somebody else because that connection was stolen was a karmic lesson. It was a karmic lesson. Yeah. All she wanted was the money. Yeah, she just wanted the money. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Something was stolen. Apparently it was done before. Occupation, labor of love, hobby, profession, employment. It was done before. It was hidden by the light of the moon. Okay, it was hidden, but it was revealed. Okay, what she was doing with the moon was revealed, and that there may have been somebody else in that world besides him. Okay, Spirit. Okay, sounds like this is a karmic lesson reading. Okay, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Thank you, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Aurora, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you tell us what is being decided at the heart space? Okay, this flipped out upside down. I don't flip my cards. Okay, his thoughts are ideas, dreams, aspirations, and romance. It's in reverse. He's made a decision that he doesn't want this journey anymore. These lessons, experiences, and challenges has caused him to make a decision. It's under impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. It's being reflected to his true twin. Okay. Wow. Okay. He's made a decision at his heart space because something was stolen. Okay. Also in that decision is meeting. Okay. Romance, friendship, good luck, harmony. He wants to meet his person. He wants to go and meet his person. Remember we saw the park? with the two angels and the peacocks and the pure intention. We saw that, okay, in the other deck. That's here, okay. The park is here. The meeting is here. Look, on the other side is house, okay. He wants to go home. Look, he wants to go home. Or something that went on with this house that he was living in with this lady that he married. There's some sad news about it. Disappointment, loss, sadness, weakness. That's why he made this decision. That's why his energy is in reverse from this marriage. Okay. Wow. Okay. Something about a house. There's something about a house that went bad. But he's changing his mind completely and totally away from the lady that he was with. He wants his true twin. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you tell us what was learned that is being spoken about at the throat chakra? What was learned that's being spoken about at the throat chakra? Okay, thank you. A letter. There was some information. Information, news, message, communication is being spoken about at the throat chakra. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. I am grateful to you. Thank you. And on the left side of that is imprisonment. Somebody is feeling stuck. Constraints, limitations, secrets, misfortune. Look. This is what's being spoken about. There's a misfortune, recognition, awards, fame, longevity. Someone is being held in high honor, and something is coming to an end. This is a fatality card. Something's coming to an end. Somebody's feeling stuck and they want to get out of it. Whatever it was is coming to an end. On the right side, it's court official. Could this be a legal case? Could this be a lawyer, judge, disagreement, conflict? Okay, this is a court official. Okay, something's definitely coming to an end. Okay, there's a gift, recognition, visit, attention, joy. Once this person is released from whatever this is, because it's being judged, this is Archangel Michael too. Archangel Gabriel calling judgment. This person is calling judgment because he wants his true gift. Okay, look, he's a military person. He's very, very structured. Okay, disciplined thinker. Lives by a code. Very restrictive code. And he is in expectation of bringing something to an end, death card, through the court of law. Someone is going to be in sorrow because of secrets that happened in the living room. Remember the house? Okay, there's a storm coming. Wow. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Somebody's feeling stuck or somebody's going to jail. Okay, somebody's stuck or they're going to jail. Or feeling stuck or somebody is going to jail. Okay, thank you, Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith. Did I put the card back? No, okay. Thank you. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, can you please tell us what is the message going to the third eye of this person? Something happened in a bedroom. Was that what was hidden? Is that why there's a court case now? Is that why there's a storm brewing and a fatality? Something happened in a bedroom. Secret confidentiality, trust, private space. Something happened in the dark that was brought to the light, answering the call, the time is now. Something is being told, okay? On the left side of the bedroom, there's a letter, and then, okay. My phone just turned off. I don't know why it does that. It shouldn't. Maybe we get into the nitty gritty or something, okay? Now, look. Look, the phone turns off, okay? Look what comes up, false person. So, there was a letter. There was gloomy thoughts about something that happened in the bedroom, and there's a false person, okay? And the thing cuts off. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, Archangel Jophiel, and Archangel Christine. Can you tell us what is the message coming down through the crown chakra? Somebody listen to their intuition about something that happened. They're feeling the energy around them that's telling them that something that was unbeknownst to them before is now Exy? Remember I told you about distractions when we're getting ready to get into the middle of something good? Okay, Exy, you okay? Alright, yeah, it's fine. Okay, look, journey, experience, choice, travel, movement. Someone is being told, they're getting a message through their crown chakra from their divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels to move forward, to go on a journey, and to leave a situation. Remember, something that was held in the dark is being brought to the light, answering the call. The call is coming through their crown chakra. The time is now. They're being told to move forward. Okay? And guess who it is? A gentleman. Okay, this could be the Emperor. Stability, self-confidence, good news, realism. This is the Emperor. Okay? And then we have on the right side, pathway, look. Pathway, road, great distance, long time, patience. Okay? Change. Okay, under that, transformation, flexibility, relocation, goodbye. This is what the energy is coming down through the crown chakra. Thank you, Jophiel and Christine. This gentleman who wanted loyalty, okay, who is loyalty to his person because he's a wise leader, is on his spiritual path, being a beacon for others. That lighthouse of truth, okay? He is being given information. He's listening to his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels because he's at an impasse, okay? Reflect and redirect your energy. He's doing that because he's focusing on building with his person. Wow. Okay. So what we're looking at is all of the things that this particular person had to go through to get to the bottom of the barrel to start over. These are the things, this is the lessons, experiences, and challenges. He made choices in the past, okay, that were not, well, they helped him to learn, grow, and evolve, okay? And every person that gives a karmic lesson is someone that is a divine being that has a job. So we send them infinite unconditional love, no matter what. Now, Spirit, can you please give me the causal chakra? Christiel and Mallory, thank you. Archangel Jophiel and Christine, thank you. Okay. Causal chakra. Living room. Okay, so the causal chakra is activated by the divine feminine, okay? On the left side of that is love. Okay, she loves herself. Love, relationship, good outcome, success. She's focusing on herself because of her twin flame, learning lessons, experiences, challenges, learning, growing, evolving. She made this decision, okay? What probably happened for her is that her karmic lessons, okay? Storm. Okay, there was a storm in their relationship. There was some secrets that were hidden that she found out about, okay? And she was in sorrow. Remember what I just said? In order, when we go on our journey, our pathway as individuals, there is something that catapults us on that path, okay? There's something that tells us to light the match by saying, I don't want this anymore. This is not my story. I don't agree, okay? And it's these three things for her at her causal chakra, okay? She activated her causal chakra by choosing herself, okay? She may have even divorced someone, okay, and brought something to an end, okay? That is what the divine feminine went through, okay? Now, I'm moving the cards around. Okay, so that is what the divine feminine did she went through in order to activate the causal chakra. Okay, now, what happens because of that? She loved herself, or she loved her person, okay? She expanded her horizons, okay? Now there's an opportunity to start over again, and that's what she did at the causal chakra, okay? So we're gonna put sorrow here, okay? And we're gonna put love under the stellar gateway. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine. Thank you, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. This is what activated the causal chakra. It was sorrow about a relationship of some kind. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to reflect the cards, because what we're looking at is what the divine masculine went through and what the divine feminine went through and where they are landing right now. Okay, so this is the lesson. Somebody was thinking, okay? Somebody was dreaming, longing, and craving for love. Okay, now if this was the divine feminine, she too was going outside of herself to external sources to find those things. Dreams, longing, craving for love. But it evolved to her going on her pathway. Actually, both of them did. They went on their pathway. Experience, choice, travel, movement. Okay, they expanded their horizons independently, but this is what it evolved to. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Thank you, Archangels. Thank you, Ancestors. They're in my ear. Thank you. I'm grateful to you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Now, this was also the journey that the masculine went on. This is what the being that he came across that gave him the karmic lesson. And he was in a codependent relationship, being of service to somebody else, okay, to that one person. Now, the experience was he was a rich man, a wealthy man, and he was a target, okay, because this other person wanted these things, okay, the things that she did not give to herself, okay. But what happened was they ended up getting married. And then we saw the lying, cheating, and stealing, and we saw the false person, okay? Karmic lesson for the masculine, okay? Now, this is lessons, evolution, challenges, growing, okay? So the challenge was great fortune. There was a lot of money involved, okay? And what happened? There was something that happened. Even though this money was given to this person, there was something unfaithful that happened in a bedroom. There were secrets, okay? Secret, confidentiality, trust, private space. What I'm getting is that this person, even though they were living the life and they got everything they asked for, they went externally to get their heart's desire and wish fulfillment, it still wasn't enough. The person that they were with was only there to give them those things and not love, okay? That's what grew out of it. That's what was given to somebody in their intuition. They got the answer, okay? That the other person was only there for money, okay? So the challenge in the learning, the challenge was this marriage. This marriage was the challenge to the divine masculine, okay? This is the challenge. What's the learning? It came through information, a text message, an email, a group message, a chat, a group chat. It came through the ethers. Listen to his intuition, his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. But what was really going on came through to his, he found out about it, okay, what was going on. That's what caused him to be in reverse to this relationship, okay? And what also helped him to choose his person was he went within, because he came to an impasse. Because of this knowledge, reflect and redirect your energy. That's what he's doing, okay? He's redirecting it to his true twin, okay? Because he learned, grew, and evolved from the lessons, experiences, and challenges of that relationship, the previous relationship, okay? And what's at the soul stellar gateway? Love, true love. This is true love. Love, friendship, good outcome, success, okay? And we saw what happened to our divine feminine. What caused her to activate to her journey was sorrow. Okay, that's why I say the Five of Pentacles in Tarot is a good card. Okay, because it is now the opportunity, because you're here at the bottom, you now have a chance to learn, grow, and evolve from those lessons, experiences, and challenges by releasing them, because they serve their purpose to help you to ascend. That's why we do not judge, okay, the instructors and the professors that gave those lessons, okay? Because once you ascend and become who you truly are, recognizing your divine sovereignty, okay, you are now the beacon for others. You are now the wise leader, okay? And you carry the fire or the light of the all that is and the all that ever was, okay? Okay, and being loyal to yourself, okay, and to the truth of your heart space, to the truth of your journey and your pathway, okay, you are now going to be able to, if you just look at this picture, it gives you joy, okay? It gives you joy because you are loyal to your pathway, you're loyal to your journey, okay? And now you can share that light and that wonder with others, okay? So, okay, Spirit. Okay, so we have the loyalty card. This is Exy. I'm just going to say this is my Exy card because he looks just like this. Okay, and then we have marriage. What's coming is loyalty in a marriage built on infinite unconditional love. Thank you, Spirit. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, these two twins, this twin flame union is going to be a beacon for others. They come together, energy comes together, creates a third energy to help heal others, okay? They become a beacon for others, okay, on their journey. Now, what we see is the cranes, springtime, okay? Building, nesting, building something new, okay? Because of the light that they embody, all right? Now, there was a decision, and because decision put this gentleman in reverse from what was in the past, because he let go of those energies that no longer served him by clearing his space, protecting his energy, and maintaining emotional balance, becoming a master of himself, okay? He is getting true love on the horizon. You see that ship? The ship is coming in for both of them. Okay, they are moving forward by expanding their horizons with each other. Okay, they're getting a new start together. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, and the last one is we have answering the call. The time is now. They both went through the valley of the shadow of transformation, and because they listened and absorbed the light from the all that is and the all that ever was, they can now see clearly where on their pathway things were obscured, okay? They are answering the call. The time is now. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, now the next one is a message, a letter, an email, a project, a contract, okay? Their contract that is managed in the ethers by the Most High, okay? Now is the time to answer the call of the contract towards true love. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I'm so happy. Okay, so we just reviewed the journey that the masculine went on, the divine masculine went on. We reviewed the journey that caused the divine feminine to activate, to light the match, the causal chakra that caused her to go on her journey. When she went on her journey, okay, once she climbed that mountain, okay, it activated the divine masculine, okay, from where he was. They are connected in the heart space, okay? So we're going to leave it here, 15:15 on the clock. Okay, new beginning because of change for two people. I'm loving it. Thank you, Spirit. To all of the people, places, and things represented in this spread, Spirit, I wish to send infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Thank you for being here to share your energy with me. I wish to send them infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. I'm going to leave y'all with this. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will not, the kids are playing. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I will respect and honor every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. This is a starting point. This is like the Five of Pentacles. If you're here, know that your journey is going to lead you to blessings, abundance, breakthroughs. The journey is releasing what you went through to the Most High. Every single bit of it. Clear your space. Okay, a message that I got is let go of what you know. Okay, you know what you went through. You know why you went through it. Okay, you can judge and point fingers, but that's not going to get you anywhere. Clear that space. Let that go. Okay, all right. Thank you guys for sharing energy with me. I never know what the readings are going to be about, but right now it's like a series that is it's like a series that's connected to the last reading. Each reading consecutive is connected to the previous reading, and that the energy is flowing, okay, from each reading to each reading. So thank you for being here for that. I am grateful to you. I will today have a great Saturday. Okay, it's beautiful outside. Go outside, enjoy some of that, and go tell them kids. No, I'm sorry. Let them kids alone. They got mamas. We ain't bothering them. Okay, but I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Have a great day on purpose, and tomorrow make every moment of every day perfect, of every moment of every day. All right, I love y'all, love y'all imagination. Thank you for stopping by. If you like my messages that come through spirit guides, divine guides, and guardian angels, lots of them, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, okay? And that way you'll know when Spirit got another message for you. All right. Thank you so much. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.